I'm Celeste W. I'm a registered behavioral technician, and I've been here for a year and a half. I think it's with my coworkers, my peers. We make a lot of jokes with each other. You have to in this field. You have to be very candid and light with situations that are tough. You know, hype each other up and laugh at each other, laugh with each other. You know, and you have to make sure that everyone feels like seen and heard. And this community too, we are constantly always helping each other. I think that's huge. Like I've been in situations where I'm in problem behavior forever, and I'm like, I need to take a lap. Like I need a second. I just need a second, I need to leave, recollect myself. And you have to do that. And everyone here is very willing to do that. I think when you're in this role, people are natural helpers, nurturers, caregivers. We want to help each other. I mean, that's what we're doing every single day. So everyone here is very accepting and kind and loving in that sense of, hey, I understand that you need this, because I've been here too. But that can be really hard when programs are very consistent and they don't really change a lot, and a lot of our kids do have that, and you know, they have that, like an imitation of clapping, folding hands, clapping, holding hands. That can get very repetitive and tiring. So it can be really hard to sit there day in, day out, Monday through Friday, and do the same exact thing every single day. And so, again, going back with being creative, how can you make things creative and how can you make it fun, especially for the child and for you and yourself? You need to be adaptable. You need to have grit in a sense of like just being determined. Just, you know, like it's in, you know, if it's like tough skin, but I think anyone can learn these things. Like I truly think these are traits that like, when you walk, like I said, when I walked in the store, I almost quit. And I think I'm a pretty durable, tough person, but it can be intimidating. It really can. But you know, you have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to take constructive criticism. You have to be able to, even when things are hard, to have a positive outlook on the situation. That's extremely important. Because if you are in a negative mindset and you come in and you're like, I'm over this, that kid is gonna feel that. And you're allowed to have your feelings. I mean, we all do, and to be honest, it can be really hard to sometimes be like, am I ready for what today is gonna throw at me? Am I mentally prepared for that? Am I physically, emotionally? You're allowed to be frustrated, but to remind yourself that like, you might be making your situation harder on yourself because you're having a negative mindset. So if you kind of flip that narrative, you might actually have a better day or a better session or a better week. So it's important to just really, honestly, I think what I've learned the most in this job is to self-reflect. It's more to do with me than it is to do with these kids. I think that's really important. And if you can't self-reflect and if you can't take ownership, accountability, I don't know if this job is for you, but I think anyone can learn these things. I've learned a tremendous amount of things from this job. I would say it was parent training, but they're actually grandparents that came in, and they live out of state. And these grandparents obviously don't know too much about autism and what that entails, but they really want to help their son and their daughter-in-law. You know, they're asking a lot of questions and trying to figure out how they can best pair with him and connect with him, which was something I struggled with too, coming into this job of fearing that. And I actually got a chance to talk to his grandpa, and he actually kind of broke down and cried to me and just said that he was like, I feel so bad, I can't do these things, I want to help more. And how do I connect, you know, with him? And I just said, it's the way that he looks at you. It's the way when he reaches up for you, or he just makes a sound, or when he smiles, or when you have a dance party. It's those little moments that you just really connect with the kid and be proud of what you're doing and who they are. I don't know, those are the best days when I can not only support these kids, but support their families, their parents, their grandparents, and make a big difference. And these parents and these families, spend a lot of time to help their children. And they want their children to be accepted and loved in this world. And so if I can help and play a little part in that big part, that's the best day. That's the most rewarding thing in this entire world.